afternoon, everyone. This is your host, Praveen Casey. On behalf of the Curry Leaf team and MTTS, I warmly welcome you to today's session. We are indeed honored to have Dr. Darshana Likhada with us today. Dr. Darshana Likhada is currently an assistant professor at Indian Institute of Teacher Education, Gandhinagar. She has completed her PhD from Sardar Patel University. She has participated in PTMT 2025 and has also mentored in many MTTS programs. Recently, she was also a faculty at MTTS Level 1 held at IISER Pune. It is indeed our pleasure to have you here, ma'am. And we are looking forward to have an engaging and insightful session. Ma'am, are you ready?
Yeah, of course.
So
Let's cross the finger. Thank
yeah,
you. Thank you for the wonderful introduction.
yes, ma'am. To share the excitement and to carry forward the momentum, we also have Siddhi and Akash Raj with us. So shall we start the interview?
Yeah,
Okay, ma'am. So the first question is, how did you come to know about MTTS?
yeah. So MTTS, the very first time I heard about it when I was in my third year of BSc, right? So when I was doing third year BSc, the very few of my colleague, sorry, the batchmates came with this, that this is some program where we may apply, and they are providing us these, that, and all kind of very rough idea they had. Then some of the faculties we go and asked, and they said that, okay, this is the program. And yes, you, if you want, you can apply with this. Some foundation things they are going to teach, etc. Very basic thing, not even a 10% of what actually MTTS is doing. At that time, I heard very first time.
Yeah, ma'am. Next question is, what was your first event associated with MTTS?
Before being see, that's a long story. Even I shared it with the
Yeah,
many MTTS pioneer people also, like Kumresan sir, Sandhanam sir, and all also. That, as I said, that when this MTTS was introduced to me in third year of my BSc, unfortunately, I couldn't get a chance to attend, right? Then I came into my master's program. So there also, because I knew that in third year also you can do, and in the first year of your MSc also you can go for it. So when I didn't get a chance to attend it in a third year, I was very much upset, very much. Like I cannot describe it in words. That so that time I decided that okay, I will go in my first year of MSc and will again, I mean, try to see what will happen. That time also something happened and I couldn't get chance to attend. Then I was like just completely broken. At that time, I have decided that, okay, if I couldn't get a chance to be a participant of MTTS, still I have a lot of desire to serve MTTS in any of the form I can. So after many years, I waited, and the moment I felt like, okay, now I'm capable enough to serve to MTTS, I've started my journey with a mentor. So very first camp I have mentored was the innate math only, which was organized at Department of Mathematics, Sardar Patel University, Gujarat itself. It was a
okay.
1 week program. You all know that innate math.
Mhm.
So in innate math, I started with that. After that, OFCM also. And then I started coming in the main camps. So main camps, we got a chance to observe all three levels, right? And what actually MTTS is doing, how the students are getting benefited, how the faculties are involving that much, and all. So from that, I was gaining a lot, and I was pretty sure that anyhow I want to do something. And so this is how, as Praveen very well said, that last year at IISER Pune came, I was one of the faculty member, and I taught the topology course to these people only, to level 1 people. So at that time only I felt a little satisfied that okay, yeah, now I'm doing something for MTTS.
It's great, ma'am.
Okay, so that must be memorable for you. Now, as a participant, MTTS is often just a turning point for many students. So, not it offers like not in terms of mathematics only, but in terms of confidence and thinking style too. So, I'm curious to know what are the insights that you got as a participant at MTTS camp.
Yeah, so the moment I was doing mentoring and things with MTTS, I got a chance to be a participant of MTTS also in this March 2025 only. The PTMT was again organized in Gujarat only, and then there I got a chance to be a participant. So I'm now officially an alumni of MTTS also, right? The participant of MTTS camp, as I have already observed many MTTS camp as a mentor and all. After that, I was participating. Still, I could see lot of things because I was at the other side of the things. Like to be a mentor is different thing, and to be a participant is a different thing, right? So we have experienced that how the discussions are helpful when we are discussing it with our peers, even how the faculties are delivering and the way they are taking us to the particular topic. That's really amazing thing. Even any mathematics class ever, I mean, I have seen that this kind of whatever they are following is not something we can see it in every mathematics class, right? This are whatever the MTTS classrooms are. This are the only mathematics classrooms where students are actually enjoying a lot, where students are very much curious also. They are that way attentive also, and so that we can see that stamina also, right? Starting with 9 a.m. up to 5:45, almost sometimes 6 p.m. And then also after a short break, they started coming and after dinner doing discussions and all. That is something not anyone can do, right? For that, you need a lot of motivation. And that motivation only comes from the faculties of MTTS, all the team members, right? The MTTS team, how hard they are working, and specifically their unique idea, their unique teaching style. From there only we are getting this motivation. So that thing I have felt when I have actually set that side of the part and being a student of MTTS in PTM. It was amazing experience as being the MTTS participant also.
Ma'am, my next question follows from what you said. Like, there is a difference between being an MTTS mentor and an MTTS faculty. So,
Yeah.
like, how have you evolved over the years with MTTS, like from being a mentor to a faculty? What are the changes that you have noticed in yourself, in your preparation style, etc.? And like, what are the differences that you have felt as compared to a non-MTTS classroom preparation?
Yep. There are n number of things, right? But if I will start with just my teaching style, because the moment I started my journey of MTTS as a mentor, I was already a professor at that university. So because I was dealing with some subjects, and that too, this kind of subjects which MTTS is dealing with, the foundation course in undergraduate and postgraduate also. So there I've tried to apply these things, that how I can make my classroom also effective the way the MTTS classrooms are. So gradually I got to know that, okay, these faculties are doing this many tasks, this faculties trying to make students interested in particular topic with this particular idea. Even the way we should take the examples, right? In classrooms, if we give a particular example in a particular manner, definitely we will be able to make it so much interesting for the students. So the very first thing that has evolved is my classroom teaching, right? Now, didn't know that how my students were finding it before I was like non-MTTS, but I can definitely sure that right now they are loving my class so much, because every year we are also taking the feedbacks from there, and from that I can see that. And as well as my personal growth also, like mathematical growth also, because the way we are looking at the particular concept, that also matters, right? And there are plenty of things one can see in a different way. So MTTS particularly has this kind of insights, that you can see a particular concept in a very different way. And also you can interlink the subjects also. If you are doing linear algebra, you can link it with the other subjects also, right? That is just an amazing thing, I could say, like being a MTT and non-MTTS person and MTTS person, this kind of things you may find.
Ma'am, you have ever seen that there is a one quote in MTTS? Whenever in MTTS we have a quote, "I am improving myself." Is there any feedback from a student in mathematics in MTTS that you have kept in your mind, or that help you to improve yourself?
Okay, so as I see that for the teaching part, first time I taught last year, right? From that feedback, one thing I have catched is that that timings after each topic, the 10 seconds or 30 seconds, that pause is very important. And that is something I will definitely, that is already in my mind, but I will kept it for the future camps also, that giving a particular pause to the students after each topic is must. Is that the answer of your question?
Yeah, ma'am. Just
And is there any feedback you remember from the MTTS faculty that help you?
For the MTTS faculty's feedback for about
For
my
teaching, yeah.
oh yeah, it was already before students has wrote it in that paper on that paper. I was already told the same, because it was definitely observed by the experienced faculties from MTTS, right? So that is something I could say, that giving a pause to the student is must, and that is something I'm also working on it, and I will definitely keep in mind for the future camps.
Okay, ma'am.
Positive feedbacks are there, lot of positive feedbacks are there, because the students also continuously were telling me, but something which I should improve and something I should work on it is that which I have shared.
okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. So now, as a faculty, you would have referred like many textbooks, even for one single subject. You might have gone through various reference textbooks. So, what are the differences that you have felt with respect to the so-called standard textbooks and the MTTS textbooks? Have you found any difference? If yes, then what are they?
Yes, definitely yes, big yes. Because the phrase, the words we are saying MTTS textbooks means what? That is particularly written by the faculties, the people who are literally in MTTS from so many years. The highly experienced faculties, right? They are right. They have written these books. So they have definitely put a lot of efforts to make it very convenient for the readers, for the students. If you focus on non-MTTS class, that means they are university classes. They may not have that much time to deal with a particular concept in the way the MTTS in MTTS class we are doing, right? So that highly experienced faculties of MTTS who are writing these books, they are definitely working on that first. And that is how, if you read and if you go and look at any books of our faculties, Kumresan sir, Santhanam sir, even Vikram, or whatever book you are considering, right? You can see that literally they are talking to us the way, right? You can feel it. And that's the big difference. To make a book which is just a book, to make it like it is, they are physically in front of you and you are literally talking to them. That's the really big thing for any reader. So even if a person has not got a chance to be a participant of MTTS, they can also simply take some percent flavor of MTTS by going through these books, right?
So, ma'am, like you have gone through these books like before MTTS camp or after attending MTTS camp?
Before MTTS also, as I said, I was very much impressed with MTTS. I have heard of MTTS a lot of Kumresan sir also, about Kumresan sir also, a lot of things. So the very first book was this book of Topology of Metric Spaces by Kumresan sir. That was with me when I was doing my BSc also. And I had definitely gone through it.
So,
That's
do you have
true,
any
ma'am.
special message for like the writers of that book?
Oh my God. Or the writers of that book, we are so grateful to them that they have introduced these books to us, right? If they haven't done it, I don't know whether we are going to see that kind of subjects like topology, like abstract algebra, analysis, and all these books, the concept of these things. I don't think that we could ever see that concepts like that also. And even many writers are also getting motivated with this, that okay, a concept can be written this way also. It's not only that, oh, if a student is in front of you, then only you can write, you can explain it, but you can write it also that way, that a student can actually feel it, that you are actually talking to them, you are actually teaching to them, by taking a number of very good examples also, by putting the very good notes after each of the topics, like some curiosity corners or so. That means you can simply close the book and then think on it, that okay, how I should work on it and all. That's the amazing thing. So I'm just telling the authors that thank you, big thank you to all of you. And we all are, even the future generation, all are very much grateful, so that because you have introduced these books to us.
Yeah, that was a very good reply. Thank you.
Ma'am, in association with the textbooks, I would also like to ask, we can find many video lectures by Kumareshan sir, etc. in his YouTube channel. So have you referred to them, and like, have you found a difference, things like that?
Yep. I have also watched many. No, I couldn't completed yet all the videos, but many of them I have watched completely. Even in MTTS camps also, some video sessions are when going on, right? So in the camps where I was there for the last 2 weeks, so in last 2 weeks we are doing these activities of video sessions, right? And book readings or etc. So there also I have noticed that the way sir has created all this video is just of another level, right? Again, his idea is this only, that I want to reach to the student, I want to reach to the reader. If it is a book, I want to reach to the person who is watching this video, right? That's his main idea is, and with his idea only he's working. So that way he started preparing this video, that he could introduced a concept very well. Also that PRP is there. Those who are aware of this videos, they can see that the matter of again giving a few minutes to the students, right? Whether you are in a classroom or you are reading a book or watching a video, this is must, that you should give a time to your student. So I found that videos just amazing, that okay, if you haven't attended MTTS, if even if your university teacher has not explained some concept to you, or even if it is explained and you are not that much confidence about that concept, you just go sit, relax, and watch these videos. I'm sure that you will get a lot of idea about these concepts.
Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, many people, many students have problem that if we choose something in the future as a career, and this question is similar to you, how and when will you decide to pursue mathematics as a career? Was it is your first choice?
Okay. So, yeah, the moment I was in, that's the turning point for everyone, that when we are doing our undergraduate, right? We have to choose the subjects and this, that. So to be very honest, in our case, in second year only, we had to decide whether to go with which subject, right? So at that time, I was confused with the physics and mathematics, right? Both of these subjects were at very equal at importance in terms of everything
Yes,
for
ma'am.
pursuing my career into. So physics and mathematics, I was confused with. I have talked with my faculties also, with many people too. But at that time, I guess it was not that much awareness also. So what I have decided is that let me focus on the marks also. That was just a trick, the way we are doing now, like putting a chits and all. So I said, okay, let me go with this marks, that in the final exams of the second year, whatever number of numbers I will get, so the greater number I will get with, I'll go with that subject. But you won't believe what I got was the similar marks in physics and maths. But that was a good turning point. Then I have to have listened to my heart only, right? That
Yes, ma'am.
with which subject I should go. And then ultimately, somehow, in the corner of my heart, mathematics was there. So I just choose to be go with a maths. And in third year, I took my major subject as a mathematics. And then the journey begins. Like,
Okay, that's a beautiful answer, ma'am. Now, the next question is, what role do failure and mistakes play in the process of learning or discovering mathematics?
failure, I could say that failure can be an opportunity, because if you fail for something, and still, yeah, if you're dedicated, if you are motivated already from the beginning, definitely this failure can be your opportunity. From this you can rise up again, you can start again. And from that part, see, many people are working in this theory also, that they are taking this as an opportunity. So if you will rise up from your failure, definitely there is no chance that you can again get go and get a failure, right? That is lifting you like anything. Like it is going to lift you the way even you haven't thought. So failure can be definitely an opportunity. That is something I would say.
Yeah, ma'am. We have some interesting question, ma'am, and you have to answer in 1 or 2 word, maybe. And
Okay.
this is like a rapid fire.
All right.
So, ma'am, are you ready?
So yeah, before that, you just explain me. So you are going to say some statement or a question, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
I have to say one word, one
Yeah,
or two words.
You can use
yeah,
like
ma'am.
more than one, but it should be very short.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
go
first
ahead.
question is, ma'am, are you audible?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah. Things are working fine. Please go ahead, Akash.
My first question is, what are your hobbies or interests outside academia?
Swimming.
Swimming. Oh man, that is nice. And second question is, if mathematics were a person, how would you describe its personality?
Lovely.
Oh man, nice. If not maths, then what subject would you picked?
Physics.
Oh man, you have said now. Uh, Next question is, describe MTTS in one word or phrase.
Slow poison.
Oh, slow
It's
poison.
not, it's not my words, you know it, right? Kumre Singh sir used to say it, and that has touched really here and here also. And from that, I am actually feeling it. It is
Ma'am,
actually
during in Kerala, Bhubaneswar, Baba Sharma sir also told
the same.
Baba
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. And last question is that is related to your favorite food. What was your favorite food at MTTS camp?
Favorite means
You
That you
have told
like.
any one dishes?
you mean the from the recent camp?
No, no, no.
No,
Any.
Okay. God. Is that fine? Is that the answer
No,
of your
yeah,
question?
ma'am.
something more. This time you had khichdi and many more things we used to have. Different combinations.
Yeah, ma'am. There is different dishes in
South
different
Indian
places.
food, I could say. South Indian food.
Yeah. But we have to give a one name.
Name. Okay. Dosa.
Oh, ma'am, dosa is common.
Oh my God. That what is that you want? You tell him, I'll answer it.
Okay, ma'am.
See, I'm not that much fond of
Okay, ma'am.
eating things. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, now it is the last question for this interview. So, to end on a reflective note, many students look forward to MTTS with excitement and curiosity. So, my question is, what are the suggestions you would like to give to the students who would be attending the MTTS in future?
Yeah. For the future MTTS participants, you should be definitely ready with your mind and body and heart and everything, that you are going to have a lot of work there. You should be ready for that. With that motivation, you should go. And also, you have to follow what your faculty, your mentors are instructing you, right? Rather than applying your own knowledge on a particular subject. Also, be a little slow while answering the questions, right? Take time to understand, to digest the topic, and then answer it. And if a future participant is going there with the knowledge of a particular subject, which they have already studied at their university, then also they should not feel their self as overconfidence or something like that, right? You should be in that impression only that I'm teaching, learning this subject for the first time. Then only you will get something new, right? So whatever mathematics you have or the subject you have studied at your place, you have to put that things or that stuffs in a one corner of your mind for a while, and then you may utilize it also as and when needed, right? But if you will just stay with this layer in the front, and then if you will sit in the similar classrooms of that subject in MTTS, somehow that is not going to work a lot, right? That is what my experience. I have been to many main camps also, so I have seen the students, right? So that thing they should be very much careful, right? This kind of overconfidence or anything like that will not going to work there. You have to be and down to earth too, even if you know so many things, right? And especially when you are doing level 0 and 1 only, at that time you should not think about the great things a lot, right? What will happen with this, that, and so much of this kind of questions or research kind of questions or etc. Right? I think you understood. You just give your 100% to the camp and follow what your faculties, mentors are telling to you, and that will be enough, I think, for the future MTTS participant.
Yes, ma'am. That was really very insightful. Actually, we are drawing close to the end of this really fun-filled interview, I must say. This interview was as much as fun like as your MTTS classes also. So, like before closing this interview, do you have to say anything, like any concluding remarks or anything like that? Anything that comes to your mind?
No, yeah, I mean, I'm very much thankful to MTTS Trust, right? Especially Kumresan sir for providing me the opportunities that I could be now a very close member to the MTTS. And so with that, I am definitely assuring MTTS Trust that I will definitely... Sorry. Uh, I will definitely try to contribute in MTTS as much as I can, right? I don't know how far I can go with that, but that is something I can give you the assurance, right? MTTS is doing a great work. Just a salute to the founder, the team, the hardworking team, and everyone who are directly or indirectly dealing with MTTS, right? And that is why it is the world's only, I think, organization or the trust which is doing this kind of job from many years, right? Started in 93 and now 2025 has also gone, right? So you can imagine it's really a long journey, and it's not only a long journey, but it is actually a meaningful journey. If anybody will come and deep dive into MTTS, what they are doing, how the faculties, how the even the students, and what is the future of the MTTS students, if they will focus on, and if somebody will do the analysis, they will be able to see that it is actually worth it. So I am very much thankful to MTTS Trust, thankful to the team of you people for choosing me and conducting this interview. And I hope, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, so thanks all of you, Praveen, Jyoti, even Akash, Siddhi. You had a wonderful questions, and I was a bit afraid also that whether I can answer or not, but yeah, somehow I could make it.
Yes,
So
ma'am. You gave you gave insightful answers, and at the same time, it was entertaining as well. So, I I must say you have done it great.
yeah,
Yeah, we enjoyed
Okay.
it very well. Yeah.
thank
Okay. So with that, we are coming to the end of a fun-filled, thrilling interview with Darshana ma'am. Hoping to connect to you soon for accepting our invitation and being here. Hoping to learn from you again.
Sure. Anytime, most welcome. Visit to me also here at Gujarat also, and definitely in camp also. Hope to see you, right? You
Yes,
people
ma'am.
at somewhere. All the best, many best wishes for your future also. And yes, you also try to contribute to MTTS as much as you can, right? Spread the words, motivate your peers, and also whoever you can reach up to. That's what we can do for the MTTS.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you,
all.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
So can we have a group photo? Yeah, like Kirtana, you can turn on your video.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh
no.
yeah. Yeah, so I was waiting for that actually. Did
Okay.
you stop the recording?
Oh, I resume now.
Oh,
And you are going to edit right now.
yeah.
You are the editor, so you
Wow.
Have full charge, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
include that also.
hmm?
You may include this also in the video if you want. If you don't
Yeah,
want
that's
to.
why I turned on the recording
No,
in case you find
no,
something.
I was just mentioning, how you said you had you were having a hard choice between maths and physics because both were subjects you love. I wanted to say your love for physics was very visible during your topology class because the way you kind of visualized it, it's how a good physics professor would teach vectors and stuff.
Yes, true. That's why I love the linear algebra also.
Yeah.
And even at my institute, you won't believe, but many physics students also used to come and sit in my classroom of topology. That is
Wow.
actually happening. And some physics students are also coming to me with their doubts also if they have certain things like they also have this matrices things and all, na? So this matrix, I mean, so matrix theory and some numerical kind of things, differential equations also they have. I'm not that much of a differential equation person, but still they have some faith in me, and so they are coming with the doubts that whether you can help us with this also. So yeah, thank you, Kirtana.